Hello, all hyperlinkers, and welcome to Etheria Restart. We are going to be going over some patch notes for the 0626 update that is coming. And in fact, as of time of this video going up, it was probably yesterday, but there's only so much I can do in such a short time. So we are going to be talking about what this is, what this has for us today, and the new character. The update will undergo server maintenance on the 25th. Like I said, it's probably already come and gone, and is expected to last 1 hour. And we get some hydro crystals for it, which is always a good thing. Now, the big main thing, new featured Animus debut. This update includes one new Animus to both the extra affinity summon and the permanent summon, and this is Eternal Knight Yeli? Yeli? I think it's Eli. And she is a constant character. So she is the yellow hourglass, for those of you who are forgetting the elements like myself. She's the yellow hourglass one. She is an output-focused character centered around pursuit attacks, delivering lethal strikes to enemies with continuous follow-up after critical hits. She also possesses self-dispel, critical hit buffs, and AoE damage reduction. And also a really freaking cool design. I love the wings in the back. That is admittedly freaking cool. So if we're looking at her kit here, she kind of seems like she's a jack of all trades, because I mean, it says she delivers lethal strikes with crits and follow-ups, but she also has AoE defense reduction, which makes me wonder if she's going to be like a pseudo tank, kind of. I mean, if she can, you know, kind of tone down the damage of some of the bosses in the Hell and Inferno modes, that could make her an extremely popular pick if she's also rolling that into a DPS build. It's all going to depend on how good her buffs actually are and how much damage she can do. Especially considering that she is going to be a bit of a more rare character, being a constant, chilling in there with other characters like Messiah and Lily and characters like that. She will also be in the permanent summon though, so for those of you who don't know, unlike characters or games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, new characters are also added to the permanent pool when they are introduced to the game. It's kind of amazing, actually, not gonna lie. Good thing too, because the yellow discs for the extra affinity summons and from the rate up for this specific character are they're a lot. Let's not deny this truth. They are a lot. They are pricey, so it is dramatically better to just do the regular permanent summon. There's some more screenshots here. The design just looks so good. It just looks so freaking good. I love it. And then, of course, we have the new summon limited time Animus up. This is basically just per summon event. Launch time will be on the 26th, basically, at midnight. So that'll depend on the time zone. It says global server is at midnight. I don't know if that is Eastern Standard Time. I am never able to keep track of what the UTC means. -5. Is that Eastern? That would be me, but I don't know. I do not know at all. So she will be releasing at the same time for everybody. Just what time of day that is will vary a little bit. And of course talks about during the event, if you can actually get to her, either you get lucky or you go to the pity of 80 pulls, you can get Yeli from her rate up banner. The thing with that is, it is going to be so pricey. Those gold discs run you at like 300 gems a pop. Ouch! It's so bad, and again, literally, you can get triple the summons in the regular permanent banner with the purple discs, and still have a chance at her. Not necessarily a good chance, but a chance nonetheless, and sometimes that's kind of good enough. Especially since while you're at it, you can get other amazing characters like Klaus, or Lily, or Messiah, or Freya. There's so many characters you can get in the permanent banner, and so many of them are good, that it's just not worth it saving the gems for those yellow discs. It's just not. And of course we have other little stuff here. New Animus outfits. Eli's going to have an outfit. which is always fun if you wanted to get that. But of course, you know, thing with skins is they don't actually give any buffs, thank goodness, and they are for money. So it's kind of up to you if you want to go for that. Next, we have a new gameplay release in the form of Cage Rumble. It is a multi-boss solo challenge mode designed for all hyperlinkers. You'll act individually to organize teams, combine lineup to strategically take on a series of bosses in progressive battles. Each battle, I'm assuming that means each battle will award points based on your performance to claim generous rewards and compete on the leaderboard. So I'm assuming this is basically just a boss rush mode with Revenge of Harambe here. I'm basically just, I guess, just keep going until you die. And the higher you get, the more rewards you get, which is always fun. Gameplay update, more stages are available in the echoes, which is always good. So hey, more chances for rewards if you're more so towards the end game. And then a lot of bug fixes. We're gonna see here, fix an issue where the time display for the cubic event was correct, some display anomalies for the cubic event, just some time buffs there, or time fixes it looks like. Let's see here, some fixes for unions, nothing too crazy there, some display errors for unions, lots of, that basically just seems like display errors, nothing that actually impacts gameplay, but just some fixes here and there. Fix an issue where some stage mechanics tips were inconsistent with the actual effects. Looks like stages 12, 24, and 30 might have been a little bit wonky, but they will now be affected by DOT, that's damage over time. So if maybe you weren't using them, if you weren't using damage over time characters on those particular stages, now you might want to consider that. And same goes for some bosses in the Ethernet core. Some other fixes here, corrected an error on some other bosses there. That's just kind of good to keep track of. Fix some issues regarding certain areas not resetting correctly. Trying to see if there's anything else here that I don't already know about. Okay. And then fix an issue where some of the Animus' abilities might not have been working correctly. I really do not want to read through all this if I'm being totally honest. So if you are curious, you can read over it yourself. A lot of it is probably not going to alter too much. I'm not seeing anything that would necessarily prevent or necessarily equate to a buff or a nerf, if I'm not mistaken. So nothing too crazy there. Like I said, the biggie is that this character is being released, and she is cool looking. I'm not going to deny. Who's going to actually get her, though? That's the question, because those gold discs are inefficient to say the least, and it will be a battle of long odds to pull her from the regular permanent banner, so we'll just have to see. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll pull her early, maybe you'll pull her on like your first pull of her rate-up banner, which would be insane. Don't count on it, but hey, it's not impossible. So we will have to see. Let me know what you think of this particular character down in the comments below. At the very least, the design is peak. So you know what? We got that going for us. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we shall see you next time. Have a good one.